You're about to discover something that could change everything. Hack your mental frequency and reprogram reality. What if I told you that your thoughts aren't just thoughts, but secret codes that control what happens in your life? What if the key to prosperity and abundance is already in your mind, just waiting to be activated? Most people have never heard of this hidden hack. Few have the courage to apply it, but those who do are never the same again. Hack your mental frequency. Reprogram reality. The question is, will you dare to discover how? Your life doesn't change through effort, it changes through frequency. And most people are broadcasting the wrong energy without even realizing it. Have you ever noticed how certain days feel like an endless loop of problems? No matter what you do, things just get stuck. That's not bad luck. It's your mind repeating a secret code that keeps you trapped. While some discover how to align their spirituality and attract prosperity and abundance, others keep vibrating in scarcity, hoping that luck will solve everything. And here's the controversial truth. Luck doesn't exist. What exists is vibrational energy, and it responds faithfully to what you emit. But there's a detail that almost nobody talks about. There's a hidden hack, a code capable of raising your frequency and reprogramming your reality once and for all. And that's exactly what you're about to discover right now. Many believe their choices are totally conscious. But the truth is, even before you decide, your vibrational energy has already sent an invisible signal to the universe. It's like each thought is a radio station, broadcasting on waves that silently shape destiny. Those who learn to raise their frequency discover that nothing happens by chance. Everything responds to the field that the mind creates. Think about someone who lives complaining, "Nothing ever works out for me." No matter how hard they try, the vibration of that phrase attracts more obstacles. Now, compare that with someone who wakes up grateful, even for small things. Hot coffee, the sunrise, the bed that held them. That person, without realizing it, is already aligned with prosperity and abundance. The universe doesn't negotiate, it responds. What's most curious is that even science confirms it. Emotions like joy, gratitude, and hope have measurable frequency. This isn't cheap mysticism, it's spirituality with an energetic foundation. Try closing your eyes and remembering a moment when you laughed until your belly hurt. Immediately, your entire body reorganizes itself. You're not just remembering, you're vibrating differently. And here's the most intriguing point. If every emotion is a signal, imagine how many realities you could attract by learning to tune in consciously. Like a secret radio that's always been in your hands, but almost nobody knows how to operate. There's an invisible enemy that most people carry without realizing: repetitive mental patterns. How many times does someone wake up already saying, "Today's going to be difficult," or "I can't change"? That phrase seems small, but it sends a direct command to the universe. The result? The same old reality, filled with limitations. The law of attraction doesn't distinguish right from wrong. It simply responds to what you vibrate. Imagine an athlete who, before the race, mentally repeats, "I'm going to lose, I'm not good enough." Even though trained, their body obeys the vibration of defeat. Similarly, those who insist on thoughts of scarcity, even while wanting to prosper, continue attracting lack. This is the silent error of mindset, asking for a new life while vibrating at the frequency of the old one. The good news is that these codes can be rewritten. Start by observing your internal dialogue. When "I can't" comes up, replace it with "How can I?" A simple question shifts the brain from blocking to solving. It's like changing the password to a vault. Suddenly, doors that were once locked swing open. Small mental adjustments, when consistent, realign your spirituality with paths of prosperity and abundance. But there's still something deeper. What if there's a way to directly hack this mental frequency, altering the pattern in a matter of minutes, like a secret shortcut hidden within the mind itself? Few people know this, but the mind works like software, and every software has hidden shortcuts. Similarly, your vibrational energy can be hacked with simple techniques, capable of changing the field around you in an instant. We're not talking about something unreachable or distant, but quick practices that anyone can apply even in the middle of a chaotic day. A practical example is conscious breathing. Try breathing in deeply for 4 seconds, holding the air for another 4, exhaling slowly for 4, and then pausing for another 4. This pattern, known as box breathing, reduces anxiety, reorganizes the nervous system, and, most importantly, raises your frequency. In just a few minutes, your mind realigns with calm and open space for the law of attraction to operate with clarity. Another powerful hack is using intentional words. Instead of repeating, "I'm tired," declare, "I'm recharging my energy." Instead of "I can't," say, "I'm learning how to." Low words shape reality because they activate emotions, and emotions are waves that spread through the universe. This is the real code behind spirituality applied in daily life. But what if there was an even more impactful way to not just adjust your momentary frequency, but literally reprogram your entire reality from this new mental state? When someone decides to raise their frequency, they're not just changing thoughts, they're altering the entire field of possibilities around them. Reality starts responding differently. Coincidences stop being coincidences. The right people appear. Opportunities arise. All of this because the reprogrammed mind starts transmitting new vibrational energy, and the universe responds in the same tune. Look at the example of someone who wants to prosper. If they live affirming money is hard, they reinforce the programming of scarcity. But if every day they close their eyes, breathe deeply, and clearly visualize their bank account growing, something changes inside them. This practice, repeated with emotion, creates a future memory so strong that the brain can't distinguish it from the present, and the entire body starts acting as if prosperity and abundance were already real. It's like training a muscle. With each repetition, the old pattern loses strength, and the new code solidifies. Anyone who has used visualization before a job interview or an important presentation knows the chance of success increases because the mind has already rehearsed the result. This is the fusion between science, practice, and spirituality. But what few people know is that there's one final code, a technique considered almost forbidden because it completely breaks the barrier between desire and manifestation. And that's what you're about to discover now. There's a little talked about secret, passed from master to disciple in restricted spirituality circles. It's not just imagining or thinking positive. It's living, in the present, what hasn't happened yet. When someone puts themselves in a meditative state and affirms in a firm voice, "I already am, I already have, I already live," the mind stops projecting the future and the body starts vibrating as if it's already there. This is true reprogramming. This code works because it tricks the old mind that insists on proving that it's not possible. The brain, upon hearing and feeling the declaration in the now, activates the same networks that would be triggered if the fact had already occurred. The result? The law of attraction starts operating without resistance. The universe doesn't argue, it simply returns the same vibration it receives. A practical exercise is to write every night 3 phrases starting with "I already am" or "I already have." It could be, "I already have unlimited prosperity and abundance," "I already live in peace and balance," or "I already am the confident person I want to be." By repeating and feeling, you send a secret password to the quantum field, opening doors that seemed locked. But be careful, this is a powerful code, one that separates those who merely desire from those who actually create. Many are afraid to use it because they know deep down that life will never be the same after applying this practice. The question is, are you ready to take on this power? Now you already know, Your mind is a powerful transmitter. Every emotion, every word, every thought shapes the reality around you. But the big question is, will you continue letting old patterns decide for you, or will you take control and truly raise your frequency? Think about it. How many times have you already let opportunities slip by for not believing in yourself? How many times have you repeated phrases of scarcity when you could have vibrated prosperity and abundance? Change is within your reach, but it only happens when you act. So tell me, what will you choose from now on? Continue living on autopilot, or apply the codes you've learned and create a new version of your reality? If this video spoke to you, hit that like button, share it, comment below with your biggest insight, and subscribe to the channel. Ring that notification bell so you don't miss the next content. And remember, in the description and in the card up here, there's another video that will expand your vision even more about the law of attraction and the power of spirituality. See you there.